Why couldn't you do it? You were so close. You took a shot at me. You could have ended your story. But once again, you couldn't do it. Horrifying Nights Man, you couldn't do it. See, after all this time, there's still a part of you that regrets everything that you've done over these last, by this point, who knows, decades, by this point. The last 18 years you have been trying to find all the people involved in your wife's murder. And you finally do it. It took you 11 years, but you finally did it. You finally found the final one. Right? You see, at first you thought that you did it 10 years after your wife was killed. 5 years after your wife was found. You found Brian and Ryan. Those were the first two people that were revealed. You thought that you had killed them. Fast forward 20 years later. 18 years ago. After continuing to search, you are kidnapped. While you are kidnapped, someone gives you a note. You go upstairs and you find a note that says, Horrifying Nights Man, I wanted to tell you something. Tell you something that I didn't want to find out until I actually knew, until I actually found out myself. And that is that all the killers are alive. All the people who killed your wife are all alive. And guess what? There's more than 2 out there. There's actually a lot more. There's at least 5. It took a while. But fast forward to 9 years ago, you finally find the 3rd person involved, the head guard. 1 year after that, a head assistant. 4 years after that, you find Ryan from the Horrifying Nights news station. Then for the last 4 years, you were trying to find out. And you finally do. You walk into my office. You bring your ass down into my office. You accuse me of all this stuff. And then guess what? I make a mistake. If I make a mistake, I will admit it. Guess what? I made a mistake. I told you something that only the person there that night would know. Because you were blacked out, which was true. And look, I now admit. What I said 10, 15 minutes ago, I admit I shouldn't have said that. I should have kept the mystery going. But I did. And now you know. And then you take a shot at me. But instead of ending the story, you decide to continue it. Why? Why do you want to continue it so badly? It's not about continuing the story, alright? No, fuck that. It's not about any of that. This entire time, the only reason why this hoodie exists, the only reason why this fucking thing exists, is because of you, the head guard, head assistant, Brian, and Nick. The whole time. If she never died that night, I would never have put this hoodie on in the first place. I would have never taken this knife that I want to plunge in you so fucking bad that by the time the police come, you are just mush. None of this would have happened reason why I didn't kill you is because I would still have to kill the other 4. But even though I may not shoot you, stabbing you is still in the question. Horrifying Nights Mayor, you, after a while, I believed you, that you had nothing to do with this. There was a conversation we had 6, 7, 8 years ago, and I still remember it. I came to you into this office, and I told you, do you have anything involved? You looked straight at my face, eye to eye like we are right now, and you said you did not. They were just part of your employment. That was it. The head guard and assistant were just part of your employment, which is true. Yes, but you worked with them. Oh, that's that's not the full story, son. If you knew the full story, let's just say your story would last a lot longer than you would want to ever go. I can guarantee you that. See, that's the problem. You say that I want to continue the story when you literally just said something that just adds to this whole mystery shit. Well, I can tell you you're not going to stab me. Not now, and not anytime soon. Why is that? Because I feel the need right now to take this knife and stab you so fucking hard I could dent concrete right now. That's how fucking pissed off I am. Well, that's the problem. It doesn't matter how pissed off you are. You're not going to do anything. Because Horrifying Nights Man, I didn't come alone. Say hello to everyone else involved. Head guard, head assistant, Ryan, and yes, they are still alive. Brian and Nick. Long time no see, Horrifying Nights Man. Brian and Nick. It's been 32 fucking years. Where have you been? Around? A lot has changed, but it seems like with you, a lot hasn't. So all of you are still alive. Bet your ass you are. And here's another problem. Even if you kill all of us, you didn't kill everybody. Okay, now what the fuck are you talking about? All 6 of you are here. I was told after the 6 of you, that's it. That's where you're wrong, Horrifying Nights Man. You see, I was the final killer that you needed to find. But, there's still one person left out there. The person who organized the whole thing. What are you talking about? There is someone that gave myself and everybody in this room a phone call. We all got together. We decided that this person is our boss and we do what he says. Who? See, that would be too easy. before we kill you, we want you to know that everyone in your life that is still alive is a suspect. Every person that you've gotten close to this year especially is a suspect. This means that Toby, Mattis Man, Doc, Mattis' parents, the sheriff, everyone from what used to be the mansion, all of them are a suspect. It could be the very person who organized the whole thing to kill your wife. So, like you said, you wanted to plunge a knife into me until I became mush. Well, here's the thing. I brought a knife of my own. Everyone else brought a knife of their own. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stab you so many times that by the police come here, the only thing that will be remembered of the Horrifying Nights Man is the name, and that's it. No one will remember you. So, Horrifying Nights Man, if you somehow make it out of here, which you're not, I want you to know just before you die that you didn't get everybody. There's still one left, and you're never going to find it. So, goodbye, Horrifying Nights Man.